Hello, everybody. This is a Lamley showcase, a sneak peek preview like you've never seen. I have never done a video like this. This is a trip. What you're looking at is a case of Matchbox 2025 models, upcoming new models, maybe some new decos on existing models. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I just got this from Abe and the Matchbox team. They gave me a list of all the new models. I haven't even looked at the list. I'm literally sitting down with this. I'm by myself. Abe's got to do some other stuff in preparation for the sneak peeks tonight. It is Saturday, July something. I'm in Albuquerque, New Mexico at the Matchbox Gathering Convention. And tonight I will be streaming. You will have already seen it by the time you see this video. I will be streaming the 2025 sneak peek. So you watching this actually know more than me right now filming this, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to be giving my impressions, and maybe what I say, maybe I'm going to say things wrong. I'm going to be like, I think this is the right model, and I'll probably get it wrong. I'm just literally going to open this up, look at the list, try and figure out what the model is, and then I'll put a little turntable shot together for so you guys can see them up close. But this will be a nice follow-up from the announcement of what the 2025. I have two of these cases. Abe gave me this one with the basics. They're all in here. And he gave me another case over to the side for moving parts. I'll probably do a separate video for those because I think this is going to probably run a little long. But let's start with new art for 2025. Again, this will have been seen already. I'll probably have posted some pictures. But let me see if I can find one here with a new casting. I think this is a new casting. Yeah, this is a new casting for 2025. This is going to be a pretty sloppy video. I'm going to be moving the camera kind of back and forth so that you can, so I can just say make sure the lighting is good. This is the Toyota Tacoma. Thankfully, none of this, we're not going to be showing too many packaged models, but this is the, I'll put it back a little bit. This is the packaging now. So the car, if you notice, I don't know if they have the themes here still. Yeah, is that a theme? No, that's some sort of licensing thing. Toyota Tacoma. Maybe they've done away with the themes, it looks like. Maybe not, I don't know. But the art, the car is now the car still faces the same way, but the art is going a different direction. So we'll get a sense of the art. I think this is going to be in mix one. So there's your first 2025 sneak, is the Toyota Tacoma. I have no idea if it's in here. We'll find out. I've got the 2016 Ford Interceptor Utility. We've seen that. I think that deco is a repeat deco, which is cool. That's kind of cool art. It's showing a little speed there. Put that off to the side. Field car, this is new field car convertible. There's the art on that one. I'm still looking to see if there is, I'm not seeing a theme, but maybe, I don't know, maybe this is something else. Maybe there's like on international Mercedes CLA wagon in red. I do like the art a lot, actually. I've really liked Matchbox's card art. Is that supposed to be drones? Anyway, that's the Chevy El Camino. That's nice in blue. And then the last one I have, oh, yeah, this one's nice. 1963 Mercedes-Benz 230 SL. That's debuting in white in 2024. And then this is the next in gold for 2025. I really do like that art. Okay, so that's some card art. Now let's just get to these models. Let's just do this. Things are going to fall out. This could be a disaster, but we're just going to see how this goes. We're just going to go model by model. Pull out my list. I've got it to the side here. I know you want to freeze this, but I'm not going to. Maybe you can do that on that. All right. I'm literally going from the top right up here, and then we'll just keep going down looking at these. Oh, wow. Wow. Check it out. All right, you know what? I'm going to move in closer. We'll have the turntable shots will be better, but to get you some proper lighting, we'll just go a little bit more up close here. This has got to be the Morgan three-wheeler, 2021 Morgan three-wheeler. Yeah, I'm telling you, this is a video. I'm familiar with this. There's like a three-wheel car that I've seen in the United States, like in tourist spots like Moab. But this one, obviously, it has some classic vibes to it, right? Morgan likes to go with very classic lines. I am going to still move this up just a little bit. So yeah, that is the Morgan freewheeler. We'll put it on the turntable. I'm going to be making quite the pile of plastic here, or a bubble wrap. Moving up from the top. Okay, I already know what this is. And so do you. Ho ho! Look, guys, I have not seen the list of stuff. So this is literally new to me. This is obviously an Acura Integra. Let's see what it is. This is the 1997 Acura Integra Type R. This is what the US spec with the headlights like this. Oh, it even says it on the bottom. There we go. This one is so far along that we got most of these details here, as you can see. 1997 Acura Integra Type R. And now you can see, I'll just put it on the turntable so you can see all of the details here. Obviously, this is not the color it's going to be. This is a pre-production. So usually the plastic on the interior is usually this blue color. Then they'll just find whatever color they can. This may not be the right wheels. I have no idea, but this looks nice. You know, there's this general, it doesn't always hold true, but there's always this general kind of idea that Hot Wheels will do a little bit more modified, focused on speed kind of stuff. And then Matchbox will do more factory stock stuff. That's not set in stone, and it's not like the Hot Wheels and Matchbox teams go, okay, we want to do this car, we'll do it this way, you do it that way. It just kind of comes out that way, and I think collectors appreciate that. So I think we're getting a pretty nice factory version of that Acura. That's going to be a hit, I am sure. Okay, a little plastic fallen. Let's figure this one out. Is there yep. Oh, look at that. 2017 Toyota Land Cruiser 78 pickup. Obviously not the right color, not the right wheels, not the right interior color. This one has some details in the back too. I wonder if they'll do that thing where they change the back. That thing is pretty sweet. These are all, like I said, I have no idea. Some of these might have metal chassis, some of them might not. I mean, if they're being released in the actual basic line, obviously they won't have metal chassis. But yeah, this thing looks really nice. Matchbox has done some really nice off-road stuff, and I think we're going to get a few of those things. And this one, the 2017, the 78, is pretty nice. All right, let's move on. Let me try and go a little quicker, but these are, you know, it's really about the turntable shot because I'm not going to do any of these justice. Here we go. This is a 3D print. No details. I think this looks Prius to me, doesn't it? Looking, yep. 2023 Toyota Prius Prime. The continued focus on EVs. There's an interior here. It's hard to tell when they do the 3D prints. I mean, obviously, I should say this, and the Matchbox team would qualify that. Well, no, this looks like a Toyota Prius too. Oh, that's a Nissan. We'll put that back. All right, I think this is the Prius. I think this is how we'll shoot it this time. I will make mistakes, but this does look like a Prius to me. And they are doing a 2023 Toyota Prius Prime. And you already know, we probably already know that this is the Prius. Still that focus on EVs. And I was going to say, the Matchbox team will say these are subject to some changes, right? Especially the 3D prints. It's just really to see how do these pieces work together, how do the details work, but they might modify those. So especially on the 3D prints, you might see some details different. Let's keep going. Another 3D print. Whoa, 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 whoa. I know exactly what this is without even having to look at the list. You probably know what this is too. Hot Wheels has done it. We've seen it done in others. This is the Maserati MC12, the very iconic Maserati MC12 race car. Happy to see Maserati coming back. In fact, this is significant, right? And I'm sure there's already been questions on this. We have not seen Maserati in a Mattel brand since I think the MC12, the Hot Wheels did, right? So this says a lot. This says a lot. This is really sweet. All right, Maserati MC12 3D print. Details do look good. Obviously, it is a 3D print, so we'll have to see how else, but it does look very clean to me, and it looks like they're going to be able to put like a two-tone element to it the way they've done the chassis on that. Really, really digging that. This is fun. I'm like having my own little sneak peek presentation here in my hotel room. It's kind of fun. All right, that doesn't sound great, does it? All right, anyway. Okay, I think I know what this is too. Let's see if I can find it. Yep, 1966 Chevelle wagon. Looked like a Chevelle from the front. We've seen a Chevelle wagon done before, again by Hot Wheels. I don't have to compare everything to Hot Wheels, but this is along the lines. Matchbox really nails the classic wagons. you know, doing them in that kind of factory style. This one looks so nice. Obviously, wheels and color and everything are not what they're going to be, but I do like this one, and I do like how clean it is, at least in its, you know, what we're seeing so far in the styling of the body. That will be nice. I think the Hot Wheels one had, again, you know, large wheels in the back kind of thing, very Hot Wheels. So this one will be a nice contrast. All right, this is kind of unique. Oh, this is so early on that I don't think, this is literally just a big chiseled chunk. But I'm looking at the list here. There is a RAV4. So this would be the 2023 RAV4. I think that's what this is. Okay. This is where I get things wrong. All right, but I could be right. That is the RAV4. There is so much. I mean, look, it's just a big solid carved out piece. There's nothing, no wheels, no nothing. It's like a sculpture. All right, let's keep going. Looks like we've got a garbage truck. Maybe they've modified the garbage truck because this looks very similar. Another 3D print, but they can put some prints here. This looks very similar. Let's see. I'm looking. Oh yeah, Euro small garbage truck. I think that's what this is. So it's a little bit smaller than the older one that's been around for 15 years or so. So this is like a Euro garbage truck. Unlicensed, I would assume, calling it a Euro garbage. Well, obviously it's unlicensed. They would have a brand on it if they could, but that's what that is. Euro garbage truck, and you're saying like no comments from me. That's probably accurate. I don't know how to say it. I don't know what to say about a garbage truck other than it collects trash, and that's a ooh. But I'll talk about this stuff. Another just very early chiseled, carved out piece of 3D print. It looks like, and I am looking at. What does that look like to you? I'm going to put this off to the side because I don't know. Is it, I mean, it has a Jag look, but then it also has a little bit of a BMW look. I am really trying to figure that out. Anything that's old, right? Or possibly, maybe it's another. All right, I'm going to put this off to the side. It's on the turntable. If I can figure it out, this is something that I think you and I would know at the time we're watching this, but at this point I can't figure it out because I just don't know, and you guys might already know and you can tell me. All right, let's keep going. We saw the field car already in package. It's a new casting, it's a new take on the field car, which is an unlicensed model. It's a convertible or an open top. I'll just put it on the turntable real quickly. This is based on an old, like the original field car was based on, well, the Field Car 2 that came out a couple of years ago was based on a classic Matchbox casting. So this is a modification of that for the Matchbox nostalgic fan. I can see this casting not only going in basic, but also being used in play sets and things like that. So that is that, and that's pretty close to being, obviously that looks almost complete. Well, looks complete, so we'll see that probably in Mix 1. And we've already seen it packaged. All right, I'm looking at the base here. This is the 2024 Ford Explorer BEV. So this is obviously another EV Ford Explorer. Early, you know, obviously we'll have the two-tone top. It'll probably be just darkened out. It does have an interior on this one. Along those EVs, I don't know too much about this. Is this a new EV modification, obviously, on the Ford Explorer? I'm not too familiar. Obviously, there is the casting. You can count on Matchbox doing a lot of EVs, and obviously this is one. That will be coming out. That's that gives you a sense of what that is. Again, since I don't know too much about the car itself, I can't say other than here's the casting, but this is something. I'm looking at it. Oh, Dodge Charger Pursuit. Oh, you know what? I think I have the finished one of this one. Give me a second, because new Dodge Charger cop car. I think this is the third Dodge Charger police car they've done. One was also they could use as stock, but it didn't have the, or they could use as a street car. But this one obviously has the police front section and obviously lights on top. So this is the Pursuit. I think I'm going to put this down. We'll show it on. We'll show it this way. The casting itself. I think did I show you the chassis? The deco is actually repeat of a deco that was done earlier. So I'm going to pull that out. Let me. I'm assuming this is the one that was shown at the event. Again, the event hasn't happened yet, so I don't know. But so we've seen that deco before on, actually, I think on a police Charger, but it was the older version. And so this will be nice to have a little fleet with the newer and the older. If I had it, I'd show it. Maybe I'll show it later on once I get it, because I think I have it still in the collection. So there's that one. There's the original. We'll put them together over here. So that's the Dodge Charger pursuit. Let's keep going. I'm looking at it trying to guess what it is. It's an EV of sorts. Might be Cadillac. I am correct. 2024 Cadillac Lyric. Another EV. So we're getting tons and tons of EVs. And I know there's mixed opinions about it, but I also think that collectors want to see Matchbox replicating what's on the road. And, you know, EVs are, I think in the market, they're struggling a bit right now, but they are a significant part of what's on the road right now. So I like seeing these castings. So there's another EV. It is true. These silhouettes do start to look alike, especially on EVs. But you get these cars together, and again, from a Matchbox perspective, I really like it. All right, here's the one that I thought might be some sort of off-road Prius. It is not. It is the 2023 Nissan Ariya pole-to-pole. So some sort of off-road EV, I think. We've had the Nissan Ariya already done, right, by Matchbox. So here's a modified one, or it's a Nissan one. I don't know too much about it. It is more interesting than the other silhouettes, the other EV silhouettes that I'm seeing so far. Right, what am I looking at here? The RAV4 is not an EV, I don't think. We saw the Prius EV, we saw that the Cadillac, and then there was that other one, the Explorer. So that one's kind of slightly a little more interesting. So that's good. All right, let's keep going. That looks like a BMW. Oh, yes. Okay, here's an early front runner for the car I'm going to like the most. BMW, I'll show you the bottom. 2023 BMW M2. I have been watching the BMWs come out, the real BMWs, that big grille on the M3. M4 is okay. I love the design of the M2, especially that grille. I really hope it's detailed. This thing is fantastic. Oh, I'm so excited. I've wondered if one of the Mattel brands would tackle the M2. I've even talked to other brands about tackling the M2 and haven't heard much, but Matchbox is doing it. So this one goes high on my list. Super excited for the M2. And it looks like, you know, we've got it. We pretty much know what it's going to be, and then we'll see what kind of deco. I hope it's nice and clean. I hope all that gets detailed. I want a white version of this car. Oh man, that's super exciting. All right, M2. I'm good now. I'm good. I'm happy. I am happy. All right, let's move some of this stuff. See what we've got. We'll continue. I got a whole nother side. This might have to be 3 videos. This is obviously a wagon. This is obviously a Mercedes wagon. It's a 3D print. Obviously nothing on the bottom. They just throw wheels on. So it's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. But we'll put it on the turntable nice and clean. Looking at the list, I'm looking for a Mercedes wagon. Dun, 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 dun. Yep, 2015 Mercedes-Benz wagon. That's all it says. We've seen the AMG wagon, right? So here's just another standard wagon, 2015. I promise you the wheels won't do that. But that's really funny. All right, so that's a Mercedes wagon. I love that they're doing a lot of Mercedes. And this one probably appears to be more of just, you know, your standard Mercedes wagon, which is really cool. Let's put that off to the side. Let's continue on. You know, the more finished they are, the more you kind of get a sense. Now, this is obviously super early too. And yeah. Oh. Oh, what a cool choice this one is. One of the more unique BMWs of the last, 20 or so years. I'm looking for it. 389, 30 years. BMW 389, it's the one with that really short, you know, kind of smashed section. Smushed is the better word. Smushed section in the back. Obviously, this is just going to give you a sense of the silhouette. There will be some changes. Obviously, there's going to be changes because this is, again, just a big sculpted chunk. And that looks rad. Okay, for me right now, the Maserati is cool. The Chevelle wagon is cool. I know the Acura is going to be popular, but the 2 BMWs have got me the most excited. All right, let's do this one. This is obviously a bus. EV school bus. So it'll be unlicensed and don't know a ton of diesel. Looks like it's going to have a bunch of seats inside. How we see those or not, I have no idea. because it's still early, unless it's going to be a big window piece on the side. I doubt, well, maybe. I don't know. I don't know, but we're going to get a school bus. And Matchbox should do school buses, even though the scale's way off on those because they got to fit in the blister. That's still kind of cool. All right. This looks Toyota to me, right? Looking at the list, Toyota Land Cruiser we've seen. Oh, this is the Toyota Tacoma. We've already seen it. You guys know when you do these videos, you sometimes surprise yourself that you just can't even, like, you're so caught up in the moment, the actual moment of opening something. There you go. We've already seen this. So we'll put that, I mean, I'm not going to open the blister because it's going to be shown off. So I will put this earlier production on the turntable so you can get some details of the casting, but obviously we know what it's going to look like. It's going to be white in the blister, the first issue. That is just funny. I'm on the same video and I just screwed that up. All right, let's keep going. We're already 20 minutes in. Mercedes. I think I already saw this one. Mercedes-Benz EBQ. That's clearly what this is. I'll say on the bottom, won't it? 2022 Mercedes-Benz EBQ right there. So again, don't know the color on this one. Don't know wheels. I don't think they're going to use those wheels, but you can get a sense of the interior. You can get a sense of the body. This is a bigger SUV, right? So again, because it's got to fit in the blister, I think it could be a little bigger, but I don't remember exactly what the EBQ looks like size-wise. But there's another SUV, a little different silhouette than the others, I guess. Still somewhat similar. All right. I'm not one to complain about EVs being in the line. I think my one complaint is that they start looking very similar, right? This is not an EV. This doesn't look anything like an EV. It'd be kind of cool if it was an EV, though. All right, I'll shut up. What is this? I think I've got a sense of what it is, but I'm looking for the exact name here. I don't see it on the list. Chevy, right? Yeah, I'm not seeing exactly what this casting is. So I mean, we know it's a classic, and I'm, you know, the what's embossed, that logo, and I'm just, you know, when I do these videos, but we'll know, and you can leave it in the comments because we will already know they will have announced that one, but I don't see it on the list at this point, so that might have been something they missed. All right, let's just keep going because we got so much to do. This is obviously a utility truck. Oh, cool. This is, they do a lot of these. I like when they do. I think their unlicensed should always do something like this. Well, no, this is, I should just look at the bottom because it's not, it is licensed. GMC 3500 utility truck. Not unlicensed, totally licensed. Put it on the turntable. It's got a nice amount of metal. I think people will like this casting. Seeing a utility truck like this. Licensed is better in all cases. I don't mind it as much on utility vehicles and construction vehicles, but this one makes sense to be licensed. That's pretty sweet. All right, let's move on. I think we're gonna can it, and then we'll do a part 2 on the other side because it's totally full as well. So because we're already almost at 30 minutes, this is obviously, well, it's obviously a pickup. I think it's a Ford. I'm looking. Because we've already seen the Ford Lightning. Oh, is this a Ram? This might be a Ram. I think this is the Ram. 2025 Ram REV. Let's see if I'm right on that. I think I am. I think this is a Ram. It's hard to tell in that front section, but I believe that is a Ram. Let's go with that because it is coming. The 2025 Ram Rev or REV, that is on its way. And then this one, I just know what it is. I don't even need to look at the bottom, but we will. That, wow. This is, you know, there's going to be some current people that I don't think are going to be into this, but this will get a lot of people excited. I'll show you the chassis. 1970 Citroen 2CV. Olympics going on in Paris right now, so I wonder if a few of these are wandering around. This is so cool and looks like it's done excellent. Whatever the color is going to be, this thing looks fantastic. What a great choice, and it really does look like it's been executed beautifully. I don't know who the designers are of all these. We'll try and find out. Maybe Abe will say it in the live stream, but this thing is really cool. All right, guys, that's going to be part 1. I'm at 30 minutes, and we've got that whole other side plus moving parts. But, you know, it gives you more videos to watch. So I will can this right now, and we will go back. You can already get a sense of what you're seeing here. So I think we're going to get some existing castings on the other side, but it looks like there's some new stuff as well. Let's do it. This is part one. Part two coming up, all sneaks. Me just discovering them along with you. Thanks, everybody. Bye.